doubt they feel the pressure mounting. I mean, failing to match those expectations from the start of the year is apparent.
Man, we keep waiting for them to turn it around. And waiting, and waiting. And at this point in time, I'm just going to say it's probably not going to happen.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. On the wing, it'll be Bane and Wagner. And it's Black in at the 1. And for the Kings, the vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. Domantas Sabonis out there with Achua. And it's Westbrook in at the point. And the NBA always with a great slate of games on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. They've done a great job making that a priority, Grant.
Yeah, they have, B.A. The whole world owes so much to the work of Dr. King. And the NBA has always made sure to honor him on his day.
And it's the Kings with the ball after the basket by Orlando. And here's Bane. Pass to Black. And Caro outside to the middle. And it's slammed in by Carter.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
Here's Westbrook. DeRozan outside. There's the 3. No good on the shot. Achua against Banchero. Pass to Black. From deep, Bane drops in the 3.
Off the catch, Bane has that repeatable shot motion. It's just so consistent.
Outside Achua. Now Levine. Sacramento passing it around. They need this. Orlando with the rebound.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Back to Black. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to DeRozan. Over Wagner. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Living in this area on the floor, DeRozan loves that mid-range game, and honestly, for good reason.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Doug Christie gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He was blunt when talking about his assessment of Franz Wagner. Coach praised the toughness Wagner plays with, saying, "We're talking about a 6'10" wing who goes hard to the bucket. He invites contact. Those aren't easy guys to contend with." Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10" wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Grant.
Yeah, the number is remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
And he can't get the first one. Last season, Richard, the Kings traded away De'Aaron Fox after 7 years with the organization.
And remember, they chose to trade Tyrese Halliburton in an attempt to build around Fox. And now they're both gone. Sacramento is right back at square one.
He hits the second from the line. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
6 on the shot clock. Carter, a screen on Achua. Here's Bane. Achua with some nice D.
That's rock-solid defense on a really good score.
Pass to Westbrook. Banchero against Achua. Here's Levine for 3. The shot off that time.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Here's Banchero. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Now here's Westbrook. Not a lot of room. And he buries his first look.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Wagner. Big-time contributor on offense. Just over 22 points a game. Caro outside. Over Achua. Caro no good.
That is not a bad decision to pull from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Pass to Westbrook. The three is up. It's rebounded by Caro. Orlando leading by 6. On the wing, Bane. Wagner outside. Open shot, Caro. Caro missing again.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Sabonis finds Levine. Now here's DeRozan. Now Sabonis. Black defending. Here's Levine for 3. The shot, no good. The Magic have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Here's Carter. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Outside Levine. Back to Westbrook. That one is off. Good work defensively by Black. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And Wagner gets it to go.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum-rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's DeRozan. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Achua passes to Westbrook. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I love the power behind Westbrook's finish. He just dares the defense to get in his way.
Wagner for 3. Knocks down the long J. Wagner's got 7.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
DeRozan against Wagner. Levine with a screen on Wagner. And it's DeRozan missing. Orlando with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Caro with a screen on Levine. Here's Black. Tries again. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Magic.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Well, granted, 6'10", 250, Caro is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Schroeder, a screen on Caro. Back to Schroeder. Oh, stolen by Richardson. It's Caro with the drive. Achua with a steal. There's the double team with Carter. And here's Schroeder outside. Orlando with the rebound. Caro's got 5 rebounds in the game. And he lobs it up top. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Now here's DeRozan. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Gets the 3 to fall.
That's a shot that the defense is willing to live with unless DeMar keeps knocking them down.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And Sacramento making a change here. Monk's checked in. Jones, he's checked in for Orlando. Richardson against Monk. Schroeder passes to Monk. Now DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. Over Wagner. And it's DeRozan missing.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Jones in the post, covered by Schroeder. Jones against Schroeder. Wagner, the pass to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
The fundamentals Wagner possesses are really impressive. Franz such a skilled and willing passer at his position.
Pass to Sabonis. Here's Schroeder. Three-pointer. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Wagner. Last game for him, he had 14 from 10 feet away. And Orlando tacks on 2 more.
And Wagner is a very efficient scorer in the painted area.
Jones against Schroeder. Pass to Sabonis. Back to Schroeder. It's Monk on the wing. No made baskets yet. And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father.
Free throw drops for Sabonis. When you think of versatile bigs, Domantas Sabonis comes to mind pretty quickly, RJ.
He's at the top of the list in that regard, capable of scoring on all 3 levels while also hitting the boards hard. And his passing, well, that's what makes him special.
Look at who's out there now for Sacramento. Saric comes in for Achua, and it's Levine in for DeMar DeRozan. That one's no good. You know, RJ, the roster for the Kings shifting since last season's trade deadline, but still plenty of talent.
Yeah, in particular, the Fox for Levine trade has them stocked with wings. And if you looked at the NBA Finals, both teams were loaded.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Malik Monk is a key player for the Kings. He said, coming to the organization, I felt like I could bring an energy that Sac had been waiting for, and it's a comfortable fit. Coming here slows everything down. I can just focus on my craft in hand, and it's been working for me. Brian, back to you.
He's played great for him. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Monk. He's scoreless. Sabonis, the pass to Monk. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis.
Physical D there, but Monk fights through it. He's tough now.
Bain surveying the D. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter of the game. Count it. Good.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Outside Schroeder. Outside Monk. Takes the 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. They need to be more active than they were.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Kings trail by 17. Now here's Levine. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Portland.
And piling up the points at the line. He was in attack mode all night.
Shots good by Schroeder. Orlando has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Jones feels it out. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. A shot from the mid-range. He can't get it to go. And the Kings shooting only 37% early. Schroeder passes to Monk. Levine against Bane. Sacramento passing it around. Outside Monk. Connects from downtown. Monk's got 5 points.
Every time Monk steps up and knocks down a three, it just looks so effortless.
Now Bane. 11 points for him last game against Memphis. This one for 3. No luck on that one. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Orlando ahead. They lead by 12. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And again, happy Martin Luther King Day as we return to the court here on 2K Sports. Boy, a very convincing performance from the Magic so far.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Dennis Schroeder is out there with Malik Monk. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Clifford in at the 4 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Now here's Jones. No points yet. Outside Bane from the arc. Schroeder with a rebound. Kings trail by 10. Defended by Jones. Pass to Schroeder. Here's Clifford. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Batadze. Batadze's got 4 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Bane's got 1 3-pointer tonight so far in 4 tries. Here's Clifford. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Richard, looking at your career, 17 years in the league. How'd you survive the grind of a regular season that many years?
Well, 1, you got to take care of your body, and 2, evolution is the key to success. I was a different player when I was year 3 than I was at year 15. You have to continue to evolve.
And he knocks down the first one. Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for Schroeder. Then for Orlando, Isaac comes in for Richardson. And Black subbed in for Jones. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Magic leading by 9. Black outside. Outside Bane. Pass to Isaac. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And he's a strong man. Isaac so physical getting to the bucket.
Westbrook with it. 23 points for him last game against Portland. Got a piece of it. They recover it, and it's in there. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Up top, Bane. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
Nice work by Bane, capitalizing on that opening down low.
Westbrook outside. Outside Monk. Back to Westbrook. On the wing, Levine. Shoots it from the high post. Rebound by the Magic. Batadze's got his 5th rebound in this one.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Outside Bain. Pass to Batadze. Back to Bain. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Kings. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Magic this year.
These teams were similar last year, both in how they treated this head-to-head matchup and where they finished in the standings.
It's time to see which teams made the adjustments that can give them the edge. Some conference pride at stake here, too.
Here's Black. The Kings getting their last shot to go. Outside Bain. The 3. The shot misses.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Westbrook outside. To the right side. Here's Clifford. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
This is what you love to see. Westbrook sharing the ball with open teammates, making the right play.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. And the Magic making a change here as well. Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Isaac. Carroll left side. Pass to De Silva. Orlando moving the ball around. They set the pick. Clock at 6. And here's Black. Puts up a 3. And another miss by Orlando. Well, I'm wondering, RJ, do you think we'll see a Zach LaVine highlight dunk tonight?
Yeah, B.A., most nights we normally do. Something else also, I've come to expect shooting sprees from Zach. This man can rattle off 3 and 4 and a quarter like it's nothing.
The execution has been better lately. Do they have enough energy to pull it off?
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Now here's Bain. He has 7. Shot's good by Black. Black's got 5 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Sabonis. Yep, that one goes.
I like how aggressive Sabonis is inside. He just has a feel for how to score down there. Being left-handed also helps.
Black passes to Bain. Back to Black. Pass to De Silva for 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Now here's LaVine. Defense is right there. Outside Monk. Picked by Sabonis. Shot is up. And it's Monk missing.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Pass to Banchero. Banchero delivers inside.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
Here's Clifford. And here's Sabonis. Batadze covering. Left block shot on the way. Off the left rim and out.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
The 3 from Bain. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's Clifford, averaging around 5 points a game. And here's Batadze. Banchero outside. Fires from deep. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Kings trail by 9. Westbrook outside. Pass to Levine. Lets the three fly. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Orlando making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Bataze, and Wagner subbed in for Desmond Bane. Here's Banchero. He has 7. Pass to De Silva. Wagner looking it over. And here's Black. Here's De Silva. 5 points in the game.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Ellis. Offline with a 3.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Pass to Wagner. The 3 is up. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Ellis outside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Mr. Triple-Double himself doing what he does best. Westbrook's assists are expected.
Now here's Wagner. He's got 9. DeRozan brings the double. Here's Black. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to DeRozan. Look at DeRozan making his presence felt.
He plays the game in so many different ways. DeMar DeRozan getting it done here with some nice handles.
Over to the left wing. Here's De Silva. Let's go with a 3. Hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Schroeder passes to DeRozan. Back to Schroeder. Fires for 3. Orlando with a rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them.
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 5. Pass to Ellis. Banchero against DeRozan. Muscling it home. DeRozan.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Wagner outside. The 3 ball. And Wagner gets it to go. Wagner's got 12 points in the game.
You think Wagner was ready to fire? Of course.
Now DeRozan. 9 points in the game. Sabonis, the pass to DeRozan. Oh, you gotta love that focus from DeMar.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Black outside. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, "This is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team. Guys?"
An exciting young team. Allie, thank you. Now here's Black. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Kings trail by 6. And timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Achua's checked in for Ellis, and it's Levine in for Schroeder. Then for Orlando, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Wagner, and it's Bane in for De Silva. Pass to Levine. Westbrook outside. DeRozan outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shot's good by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Banchero outside. Here's the pick. Back to Black. That's in. Coming off an assist from Banchero. Banchero's got 4 assists in the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Now here's Westbrook. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Here's DeRozan, and that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
That's his bread and butter, DeRozan, one of the great mid-range shooters in this game.
Outside Bane. Here's an 8-footer. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Bane's got 9.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
And that concludes the Orlando ahead, up 6. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Speaking with Jamal Mosley, Coach, I know you told your team before the game, let's be ourselves. Keep doing what we've been doing. So far, so good?
That was it. We've been here for a reason. Like, we've done it all year long by playing together, playing as a team, playing as a unit, defending at a high level. And these guys, that's what we need to do more of.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
And thank you for joining us as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Orlando Magic.
Watching them on the offensive end, they did a great job moving that basketball. There's no surprise in those assist totals how they reflect that.
Keeping everyone involved, keeping everyone engaged.
Moving on, in our game, here are the top performers so far.
Yeah, these two are getting after it. They're working overtime to be the guy. They've got each other fired up.
It's almost like they're playing their own game of one-on-one. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And thanks for staying with us, folks, for our MLK Day broadcast of NBA action. Boy, you have to like what we're seeing from DeMar DeRozan.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And here's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Kings. 6-point game. So for Orlando right now, Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. Desmond Bane is out there with Anthony Black, and it's Carter in at the 5 down low. Now here's DeRozan. And a miss there on the triple.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Offensive rebound, and it's slammed in by Carter.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And it's good for 2. 15 points in the game.
And it's hard to believe that DeRozan's offense only continues to get stronger. And in this one, he's really showing us what he can do.
Back to Black. Pass to Wagner. Now here's Banchero. Takes the three from distance. Paolo.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Levine with it. 5 points in the game. DeRozan down low. Wagner's on him. And that one's good. DeRozan's got 17.
This is how DeRozan is wired. If you let him, oh, this man will light you up, and he's had a big night.
Pass to Banchero. Carter, a screen on Achua. Banchero. And Orlando again with the bucket.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Kings trail by 9. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. DeRozan down low. Defended by Wagner. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Oh, guess what? DeMar DeRozan with another and one, finishing it off. That takes a strong physical and mental game.
Team foul. At the line for one.
What's up?
DeMar DeRozan.
That's good from DeRozan. You know, people call DeMar DeRozan the modern master of the mid-range.
Well, he's earned that with his mid-range efficiency and scoring. It's an area a lot of offenses overlook now, but DeMar, oh, he is the exception to the rule.
The three from Banchero. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Outside Achua. DeRozan looks it over. Fires from deep. And it's Bane with the rebound.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Banchero hammers it home.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bane is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bane is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
Let's take a look and see which power forwards and centers have been putting up the most points over the past 10 games. The fourth spot held by Paolo Banchero.
These big fellas come at you in all kinds of ways. They may not share styles, but they're all effective scorers.
Yeah, the collection of post moves these big fellas have is unreal. I'd say some of them are the most unstoppable moves in the game.
And here's Sabonis. He's got 5. Here's DeRozan. Lays it up and banks it in. DeRozan's got 9 points here in the second half.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
With the step back. Black outside. Carter, a screen on Westbrook. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Outside Levine. DeRozan against Wagner. Now here's DeRozan. 22 points for him. DeRozan slices inside with confidence.
Since day one in this league, DeRozan's been really tough to stop on his way to the hoop.
Pass to Banchero. Carter, a screen on Achua. From deep, Banchero. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Levine. Taking them all on. Levine.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And Caro outside. And there's the screen. Puts up a 3. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Here's Westbrook. DeRozan outside. Picked by Sabonis. To the middle. And that one drops for him. Sabonis has got 7 points in the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Black outside. Pass to Carter. Back to Black. Carter, a screen on Westbrook. And Caro outside. Over at Chua. And Caro no good.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
And DeRozan gets it to go on the assist from Sabonis. And now just a 4-point Orlando lead. Black outside. Pass to Bane. And Caro surveys. And it's been Caro again missing. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Westbrook finds Achua. And here's DeRozan. Hits the trifecta. DeRozan's got 29.
After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Levine against Bane. Pass to Wagner. Carter, a screen on DeRozan. Wagner for 3. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, this guy is torching them. And so far, their defense hasn't responded.
So the Kings making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. And a change for the Magic. Richardson's checked in. Outside Levine. Schroeder, a screen on Bane. Yes! Levine inside!
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Carter, a screen on Achua. Banchero in the post. Achua's there. Oh, Banchero throws it down!
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Schroeder passes to DeRozan. Sabonis with a screen on Wagner. And Sabonis slams it in.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Orlando leading. Now Richardson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And Caro outside. And the shot goes. And the Magic lead by 4.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
DeRozan outside. Sacramento passing it around. Levine finds DeRozan. Sabonis with a screen on Wagner. Shot clock at 6. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Here's Schroeder. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. Schroeder's got 7 points in the game.
And DeRozan has done an amazing job improving his playmaking skills, including finding his open teammates.
And then Caro gets it to go.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Sabonis, the pass to DeRozan. Back to Sabonis. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Here's Wagner. 15 points in the game. Outside Richardson. Wagner with a screen. Pass to Banchero. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded. Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis has got rebound number 11 for the tie. And a nice bucket inside from Achua. And it's a tie ball game.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Richardson with it. Still without a bucket. From deep, Bane. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now here's Achua. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Top of the key. With the putback, controls the rebound and the putback. 5 points in the game.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. And here's Banchero. 26 points for him. Inside, here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
This is what makes Banchero a difficult cover. His ability to pass it well in screen and rolls.
DeRozan outside. Over Wagner. And DeRozan gets it to go on the assist by Levine. And that is 31 points for DeMar DeRozan. Wagner outside. Back to Richardson. Achua against Banchero. Outside Bane. Wagner finds Banchero. Over Levine. No good, off the front rim.
Well, it's a make or miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
And there's a 3-second violation. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Russell Westbrook.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Orlando making a switch here. Matase's checked in. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots. Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
And here are the Kings now. Orlando making their last shot. Here's Schroeder. Top of the key jumper, no good. Orlando leading by 3. Batase attacking. Wagner outside. Fires the 3. Rebound by Sacramento. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. Outside for Levine. And counted from 19 feet away. Levine's got 11 points.
Off the pass, Levine is more or less just automatic. He just lets it fly.
Outside Bane. Batase with a screen. Off target from 3-point range. Paolo Banchero getting it done for Orlando. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
Hey there, everyone. Glad you could join us on MLK Day on 2K Sports. They've got Keon Ellis, Russell Westbrook out there with Malik Monk. Then it's Domantas Sabonis, and it's Clifford in at the power forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. The Kings trailing. Here's Sabonis, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And that's 13 points for Domantas Sabonis.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
And it's so much easier said than done, but now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
Now here's Banchero. Back to Jones from outside the arc. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist. And the Magic lead by 2.
And this is why Banchero's teammates enjoy playing with him. Paolo is unselfish and willing to kick it out.
Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Tipped. It's stolen by Ellis. Here's Clifford. Black defending. Clifford can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Jones finds Banchero. Here's Batase, hounded by Westbrook. Orlando moving the ball around. Jones from outside. And again, hits Orlando with a 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Sabonis. Back to Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. Over Jones. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Just good basketball IQ there by Westbrook, using the pick and roll to create an opening.
And Caro outside. Pass to Batase. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Batase's got his first bucket in this one.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Now Sabonis. Batase covering. Here's Clifford. Here's Ellis. And the 3 off target. Now here's Black. Pass to Jones. Here's De Silva. Jones, the pass to Banchero. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
First personal foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Magic.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
And the free throw, no good.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player. Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Jones. And Caro outside. The shot from the low post is good. And Caro's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this team relies on Banchero scoring, but tonight he's carried them.
Sabonis right side. Pass to Clifford. Now Sabonis. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Goga Batase.
Let me tell you, Sabonis is one of the toughest assignments out there. He is so strong.
Sacramento, Domantas Sabonis, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
Sabonis is the type of big that every team wants. Athletic, facilitates, great screener, and he finishes around the rim. He does so much.
And Sacramento making a change here. Chua's checked in. Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, I really respect the strong foundation Sabonis strives to provide for his team. He's always working hard to find those points and boards.
Here's De Silva. Carter, a screen on Chua. Goes up on the wing. Monk grabs the miss.
Well, the defense was fortunate. That was a good look from mid-range. He just was trash.
Ellis on the wing. Back to Monk. Westbrook finds Sabonis. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 5th assist in this one.
That kind of challenge isn't going to deter Sabonis. He's good at gutting through contact.
Now here's Banchero. Carter, a screen on Achua. From 12 feet. Sacramento grabs the miss. Achua's got 4 rebounds now. Monk passes to Westbrook. To the inside. Out to the right wing. Hangs. And it's good on the lay-in. And now it's just a 4-point Orlando lead.
Oh, unlimited energy. That's what Westbrook brings. No problems bouncing off contact.
Jones sets a screen. From deep, Banchero. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Monk. Jones grabs the board. Orlando leading by 4. Banchero outside. Yes! Banchero fighting for 2.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Sabonis with a screen on Jones. Pass to Sabonis. Throws it up high. Now Black. Now here's Banchero. He's guarded by Ellis. Fires from the wing. And Banchero gets it to go. And now an 8-point Magic lead.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
Monk, a screen on Jones. Now Monk. Fires for 3. Orlando with a rebound. Banchero's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Carter inside. Achua defending. Carter can't get it to go. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 for 10 in the 4th. Ellis outside. Pass to Achua. And that one's good.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Magic leading by 6. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
Okay, Sacramento, time to get loud and make some noise for your team.
Some changes for Sacramento. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Ellis, and it's Zach LaVine in for Monk. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Desmond Bane comes in for Jones. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Outside Bane. Pass to Wagner. Here's Black. And another miss by Orlando. Kings trail by 6. DeRozan outside to the paint. And stolen by Bane. It's a one-on-one situation. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
The disruptive defense from Bane keyed that break.
Westbrook with it. Pass to DeRozan. Shot on the wing. And perfection right through the net. DeRozan's got 33 points.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Outside Carter. Here's Bane. Carter, a screen on Levine. Now here's Black. 6 on the shot clock. Picked by Carter. Lets it go. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Levine. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Black. Black's got 5 rebounds in the game. Wagner outside. The 3 from Banchero. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got 7 rebounds in the game. Sabonis outside. Pass to Achua. DeRozan against Banchero. Great D that time from Banchero.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
It does this team a lot of good when Carter is that assertive. They need him to put pressure on the D and force mistakes.
At the line for the Magic, Wendell Carter. 1 shot.
One misses for Carter.
Versatility is what Wendell Carter Jr. brings to your squad. He has offensive game both inside and outside. And on the other end, he gets the job done using his size. This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Now here's Banchero. Oh, not to be denied. Banchero.
And muscles it in. Banchero not one to shy away from contact.
And Doug Christie has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Kings trail by 8. Westbrook taking his time here. DeRozan. Nifty move. And up and in on the layup.
Goes in there with no doubt. DeRozan, fearless.
Orlando's gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. Now Wagner. And Carroll right side. Now Carter. Wagner outside. Oh, a perfect jumper.
Yeah, Wagner just keeps going at them. He's in the zone right now.
DeRozan up top. Defended by Wagner. Oh, get out of the way. DeRozan.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Franz Wagner. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
1 shot.
At the line for your Kings, DeMar DeRozan. Shooting 1.
That's good from DeRozan.
A premium talent in this league. DeRozan about as valuable as they come.
Banchero against Achua. With the floater. Floater is good from Banchero.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Wagner against DeRozan. Sabonis with a screen on Wagner. Now Sabonis. Jams it home!
Keeping them in this. Sabonis showing no fear, taking the big shot.
And it's Bane with the ball for the Magic. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Banchero. No.
Stout defense comes from not only contesting the shot, but also grabbing the ball.
Outside Achua. Now DeRozan. Outside Westbrook. Takes a three. Yes, sir, with the three.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Now here's Bane. Wagner! Ooh, the three doesn't go. And it's Sacramento's ball. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Banchero. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And here's Bane. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It falls! Timeout called. The Kings. They're losing by 4. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
It's hard to say whether they have enough time for a quick shot and a foul.
Let's go, everybody. Make some noise. Let's give a big round of applause for your 916 crew.
Levine fires. Oh, the long ball, no good. So it's the Magic taking the W in a close one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching.